Celtics game highlight is presented by T-Mobile.
Picked off the floor, a third opportunity for Boston. Tatum decides to go to the hoop and get two.
Oh, good sidestep by Tatum at the basket, avoiding the shot blocker.
That's James Borrego. He is the coach and has been here for 4 years, doing a nice job with this franchise. And that's a nice catch and a better block from behind by Oubre. 16 of the 24 field goal attempts were threes. Parker says, I'll take care of that. Thank you.
Jabari Parker.
No, it's really
coming to play.
What was that movie? I'll have what he's having. That's what Smart gets it back and has it picked. A little casual with the pass, and Hayward saw it. He gets two on the other end.
One thing about the Celtics, Mike, 25 assists in those first 3 quarters.
Parker, and that one is sent back. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. A block like that, it turns into a pass.
Yeah.
Still plenty of time left. Oubre. Oh, good block.
Tatum doing it all.
Ball. Not a head fakes. Didn't get anything out of it. Oh, good steal. Up ahead, Brown. Nobody with him. 119, 116. In fact, the ball isn't bouncing from him. He seems to have a lot of trouble with the dribble tonight. It's about the only thing he's had trouble for is Williams with the follow gets two. Again.
Wow, man.
Ball hits another. Over to Brown. He's going to take a three. Make a three.
Jaylen Brown stepping up. Big.
Brown. Two.
Oh, take that. Here's Tatum. And Bridges has had his fair share of dunks, but Jaylen Brown says, take that with you, Miles Bridges.
Whoa. Oh, that's the best angle right there.
T-Mobile, the leader in 5G.
Chris, I know you talked about this in the pregame show, about this game being sort of a measuring stick against the Hornets for the Celtics. What did this game tell you about this Celtics team so far this season?
Well, it showed me they've got some offensive firepower. You had Tatum and Brown combining for 71 points. You had Dennis Schroeder adding 23. We talked about Jabari Parker, his impact off the bench. He really saved them in that first half, where they looked like they were going to have trouble finding offense against this Charlotte team. So you saw some diversity in the offense. On the flip side of it, this team is still very much a work in progress on the defensive side of the basketball. You saw the Hornets shooting 44.7% from the floor, 43.2% from three-point range. I hold this Celtics team to a very high standard defensively. I think they've got enough talent on the perimeter to be a top 5 defensive team. We just haven't seen that at the highest level this season. So hopefully, as Al Horford gets back into the mix to be kind of that glue guy in the middle, their rotations get set in, we'll see a much more high-level defensive team in Boston.
You talked about that Charlotte three-point percentage in this game. However, why did the Celtics really struggle defending the three in this matchup?
Well, three-point defense is largely effort for the most part. And they've had some problems over the first 4 games of the season with effort. They showed no effort against the Toronto Raptors in the second game of the season. And even individually against Houston, you saw Jaylen Green get off in that game, a couple of others. Defending the three-point line is just all about, chasing out there beyond the arc, getting that hand up, being aggressive. They'll get better at it because Marcus Smart is an elite defender. We saw example after example of that tonight. I think Dennis Schroeder is a high-level defender. Josh Richardson is a high-level defender. They've got guys. Jaylen Brown is a high-level defender. They have got guys that can play elite defense. They just need to kind of get together. Schroeder, Richardson, their first year with this team, they've got to find some chemistry there. And when they do, I think you'll see those numbers drop significantly.
And this was a tight, fast-paced game all the way through. What did the Celtics really use to their advantage in this matchup in order to get the win and then get the win in overtime?
Well, they didn't play a lot of defense on that side.
Not a lot
Charlotte,
of defense.
For that matter. The Celtics shot almost 50% from the floor, 38% for three as well. Another thing to clean up, too, if you're Boston, is that points in the paint number. The Hornets scored 50 points in the paint in this one. Some other teams have had some success with points in the paint against the Celtics. Again, these are all things that I expect to get significantly better as this goes on. So good win for the Celtics, way to get back to 500, and then going home, start to get some momentum as these bodies get healthy and back in the lineup.
Let's talk a little bit about Rob Williams, though. 12 points in this matchup, however, some big dunks towards the end of the game. What did you see from Rob Williams tonight?
Yeah, we know what kind of defensive menace Rob Williams is, but offensively, he has a lot to contribute to this team. He's become one of the better passers in that Celtics front court, but he got a nose for being around the rim, timing missed shots, and just kind of being available to some of these Celtics players. And we saw that in the fourth quarter and overtime. Williams was around the basket on a Jayson Tatum drive, going to the rim. I'm sure we're going to see that momentarily. Here's Tatum going to the basket, finding Williams on that cut. Nice timing, nice connect between Tatum and Brown or Williams. And another one, well, same one right there. You see Williams going up and finishing strong at the rim. This is what I'm talking about. Williams just making himself available at the rim to catch that ball off the glass. Tatum draws 2 defenders to him. Williams there to clean up the mistakes. He's going to get a lot of easy buckets just by playing off dribble drives from guys like Tatum and Brown.
And 16 rebounds. 16 rebounds for Time Lord out there. I mean, you got to see how much of an asset he is out there on the court.